guys, I need some help here. Can anyone tell me how to tame American blinds? I mean, I have teeth strings here, but whatever I do, let me show you. Like, I don't know, but I definitely do something wrong here. So if anyone can explain me how to use those things, I would appreciate it. Welcome back to my channel, America's Got Germans. My name is Anni and I can't wait to take you on another house tour today. This is actually part 3, but please stop, don't worry if you haven't watched part 1 and 2. I will link them in the description box below. You can always watch them later, so no worries. Okay, but for now, let's go! In Germany, homes usually don't have air conditioning. The only place you will find air conditioning are trains, cars, and some stores. But even there, the temperature is not set as cool as it is here in the US. Honestly, I was freezing the first time I entered a store in the US. Now I got used to it, but it definitely took me a while. You probably wonder how Germans cool their houses. Well, first of all, it doesn't get as hot during the summertime. And then if it does, we basically just open the windows. But I have to say that houses in Germany are much better insulated. And if it gets super hot or warm in the summertime, we would open the windows at night and then close them during the day. And the house would stay cool and nice, basically, the entire day. Right? So in the US, I guess all houses I have seen so far had air conditioning. And there is this little thermostat, I hope I pronounced that word correctly, where you can set the temperature. And then the cold air comes through the air vents in the summer, and then in the winter it's the same thing. The heating, it does work the same thing. While in Germany we have radiators and we have one in each room, and I personally like that because you can control the temperature for each of them. And for instance, I like my bedroom a lot cooler than I like my living room, right? Another thing which became very popular in Germany in the last couple of years is underfloor heating. And I like it because the heat will rise up through the floor and will heat the whole entire room. And I especially like it when you have underfloor heating in your bathroom because, yeah, it's just a very nice feature. The quality, well, that's another biggie. I think that German houses are actually built to last, meaning that you will usually not have big repairs within the first 10 years after you build the house, while here, punching a hole in a wall is a fun thing teenagers do when, a party gets out of control. And this would literally not be feasible in Germany. You would break your hand, not the wall, that's for sure. But I have to say that I'm not an expert in this field of construction. And if you're interested in learning more about this, I can truly recommend a video uploaded by the Black Forest family. I will put the link in the description box below. And yeah, they made an awesome video dedicated to this specific topic. All right. But even though I'm not an expert, watching how they build a house in our neighborhood, look at that. They basically build a house out of paper-thin wooden panels, and this guy can carry up the whole thing holding on one hand. No wonder that insulation is really not working in the US, right? So yeah, in Germany, wood is generally not used to build a house, but rather homes are built using Kalk, Sandstein, Mauerwerk. No, Kalk, that was Jinglish. Kalk, Sandstein, Mauerwerk. What a long word. Which is a type of concrete mix, but as again, okay, I will stop here because I'm not an expert, as you already have noticed. All right, let's move on. Be quick, guys, I promise. Just a quick shout out to everyone who has subscribed to my channel yet. This means so much to me because, of course, it helps me to grow my channel, also to keep on doing what I love to do. If you out there haven't subscribed yet and you like what you saw, maybe you would like to think about doing it, just hit the button. But okay, enough of that. Let's go back to the video. Guys, I need some help here. Can anyone tell me how to tame American blinds? I mean, I have teeth rings here, but whatever I do, let me show you. Like, I don't know, but I definitely do something wrong here. So if anyone can explain me how to use those things, I would appreciate it. I definitely miss our German Rollladen, which are basically outside shutters or blinds, and you can close and open them from the inside, which is also great for insulation. I mean, another thing is that these blinds are not even light proof, so we had to buy additional blackout curtains for all our living rooms because otherwise we couldn't sleep, which doesn't make sense to me, right? And one more thing I would like to show you is how to open and close American windows. So you basically open them here, and the only thing you can do is, it's not easy to, push them up and down. And German windows, they have two modes, which is either you can open them completely or you can also tilt them. And I think this is very practical, especially if you would like to have fresh air. And during summer, we would let them open all day if it wasn't too hot to do that. And yeah, I truly miss that function here. The only thing I love about American windows is that a lot of them come with screens, and that helps to keep the mosquitoes out, especially in areas like Boston, where we have a lot of mosquitoes during the summertime. So I appreciate that. When our friends from Germany fly over for the first time to visit us, they usually notice a big difference right away, which is when you enter the front door, you pretty much enter the living room right away. And this is so not typical in Germany. So usually Germans, they love their hallway, so to have a Flur. And I haven't been to a lot of places without a Flur in Germany, although we have lived in one. And I remember that I always felt a bit, uncomfortable or even not really secured because the front door was that close to me. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm also one of those persons who cannot do work at the computer, for instance, if I have a door behind me which is open. And that might sound weird to my American friends because here Americans usually leave the doors open, and if you close a door, it almost means like, stay away from me, I need more privacy. Also interesting, a friend of mine, she spent her teenage years here, and she told me that especially with teenage kids, parents are very strict with the open door policy. And I know, like back home in Germany, that friends of mine, they would stay over at their boyfriend's or girlfriend's place at a school day at the age of 15, 16 maybe, and that was not an issue. So if you want me to upload a video dedicated to that topic, just let me know. Not only do the outlets look different here, the voltage is also different. So in the US you have 120 volt, while in Germany we have 230 volt. Meaning, for small devices like laptops, mobile phones, tablets, you can simply buy an adapter that fits into the outlet, and then you can still use them. But for other things like TVs, hair dryers, washing machines, a lot of kitchen stuff like the coffee maker, it doesn't work that way. You have to buy a voltage converter that costs around $50, and you have to buy one for every device. That also explains why we didn't bring all of our electronic devices to the US. And I don't know if you remember, but I was complaining a lot about American washing machines in my last video, but that's also the reason why we couldn't bring our German washing machine to the US. Before I will end part 3 of my house tour, make sure you watch part 1 and 2 if you haven't done it yet. I would like to tell you what I like the most about American houses in New England, and that is definitely how they look on the outside. I absolutely love the style, the porches, the front yard, everything. So I will take you on a little walk with me. I will stroll through our neighborhood. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I see you soon again. Bye bye!